It's inevitable. At some point, every business experiences a slower period. I know because I've had it happen to myself. And to be honest, every single time that it happens, I'm shocked. And my husband, he teases me relentlessly, saying, "We know this happens. Use the extra time to your advantage." And I know that so many people are really navigating their business through what has become known as the new economic landscape. Some of us have seen dramatic loss of traffic and sales, while others have had to deal with challenges, that slow down or disrupt your entire organization's productivity. But it doesn't mean that you can't make lemonade out of these situations. Regardless if the situation is temporary, such as a seasonal cycle, or more permanent, like lack of demand in certain industries due to those ever-changing market conditions. There are several things that you can do to improve your business and strengthen it while waiting for things to pick back up. Hello and welcome to another episode of Digital Marketing Made Simple. I'm your host, Jenny Lyon, and today I wanted to dig into some ways that you can handle a slowdown in your business and not only handle it, but embrace it. So let's jump right in. So that's it, exactly what my husband said. Enjoy it, take advantage of the downtime. And so that's something that I've really had to work at over the past 20 years, is to really embrace that. And I would say it's only been this last quarter of this year where I've really done that. When things have been slow, I have embraced it. And I know all of the uncertainty in business, it can be really tough, and it has been tough for a lot of people the last couple of years. And I know it can be stressful, right? And the pandemic, it's finally coming to an end, hopefully. But 2020 and 2021, they really kept me on my toes, right? And you really needed to keep an eye out, not only on things like new outbreaks or threats, but the ever-changing marketplace. And a short break, it really might do wonders, especially if you're finding yourself feeling burned out, right? So, don't hesitate, embrace it and take some R&R time before things start to get hectic again, which is what will happen come the new year. And one practice, if you're into it, that you can incorporate daily is meditation. Oh my gosh, I know, but I do. I embrace meditation and use it as a very powerful tool to help me avoid burnout. It's been said that meditation can lessen all of those adverse effects of stress, right? And you hear so many successful entrepreneurs talk about all the profound health benefits as well. But what's even better is that meditation, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. You don't need any special equipment or space. It's something that you can literally do anywhere, and you can do it whenever it fits in your schedule as well. So take a break. Next up is to spend the time enhancing your skills or your certifications, right? The best thing about running your own business is that you get to control your own schedule. I'm living my dream, right? And I don't have time to stop. The best part about owning your own business is that you get to do what makes you happy when it suits you, right? So if you need more time off, no problem. Tell the boss, right? You are the boss, right? But before we get too far into that conversation, have plans for personal development in mind as well, right? So the money that goes into your education, oh my gosh, that will pay off 10 times over as you start to get more clients through word of mouth and, your online social media interaction. And I really believe that optimal personal development is really key to a healthy lifestyle and a sustainable career. So, for example, I take time out every single week to devote myself to personal growth. So whether that's finishing, learning about a new program that's come out, or polishing my skills in a certain area, learning a new skill, even studying marketing strategies. These are things that I'm continually doing every single week. And I also want to make sure to work with other individuals who are growing and thriving personally, and encourage my team to do the same. And because of it, we're all better off. Next step is to really get out there and network and connect, Oh my gosh, networking, right? It is so important to meet other entrepreneurs at your level. And while there are so many networking events that you can go to, you don't have to put yourself through all of the awkwardness of meeting others in person, unless that's your thing, right? There's so many networking events that you can find online. I mean, there's Facebook groups and forums. I mean, the list goes on and on. And you need to get out there and meet other people who are as passionate about being an entrepreneur as you are. And while you can attend physical networking events, being a member of an online community for entrepreneurs, it can really bring you opportunities that you probably wouldn't have found otherwise. And you don't have to meet face to face. You can do that all virtually, and you can figure out what works best for you. Next up is passive income. So who doesn't like to make money in their sleep, right? That's my favorite thing. I love that when I wake up in the morning and I have notifications on my phone that, oh my gosh, I made money while I slept last night. It's very, very amazing. And I'm sure that you are probably as excited about passive income as I am. Passive income has been around for a long time, but I don't know that it probably wasn't until Pat Flynn pulled back the curtains on his model, that people really started to take notice. So there's two main options for generating digital passive earnings. There's product and affiliate marketing, right? And a middleman between brands and products. So when it comes to products, we're talking selling your products is a simple way to generate digital cash, right? From your home office through the internet. And it can be very lucrative if you do it correctly. Just ask Pat. And then affiliate marketing really allows brands to send content or services straight at their customers without actually touching anyone with physical hands. So instead of relying entirely upon advertisements along personal posts and email campaigns, and promoting that for a commission payout. And if you really want to take, this downturn to set up your passive income funnels, then you can combine passive income with active income by creating an online course, right? And passive income, it will be one of your best friends when things slow down or if things stop for you in the coming year. Next step is to batch and schedule content. I know I talk about batching all the time, but do you know what a brilliant strategy is for those days when you just don't feel like writing? Yeah, I talked about this recently, and I definitely practice what I preach. Creating batches of content and scheduling them. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It does take pressure off, and it really doesn't make you feel like, oh my gosh, I've got to create content this week, or in a pinch. Your content won't go stale because everything has been planned out ahead of time, and there's no surprises, that just kind of pop out at you unexpectedly. And it really helps to ensure consistency with how often your new content is getting published on different platforms, over those periods. And there are so many different ways to do it when it comes to batching and scheduling content. So I know I've spoken about this a few times, but it's something that I'm really passionate about and that I've been doing in my business for years, and I've seen how well it works. So you can write all of your content at once and post them over a few days or weeks. You can also film all of your videos for YouTube or record all of your podcast videos at once for, say, the next 4 weeks or longer if you're super motivated. I usually do about 4 at a time. And not only that, but it also gives you more time to focus on other tasks, right? So that's where you'll have time to network or create new products or maybe take a break because you need a break, right? And if you want to truly connect with your followers, then you really need to create posts that will get them engaged with your content, right? So that's why I've written so many workbooks on this. I have a workbook on how you can make the most of social media. And inside it, I break down how I approach my own social media to build an online following. So if you have that, you can kind of just recreate it every time you need to do it. So if you're interested in seeing how you can make the most of your social media, grab the workbook over at jennylyon.com/social media. Next up is spend the time to show your current clients some love. Oh my gosh. So, old and new clients are really great people to keep in touch with, right? Even if you're not currently working with them. And one great way to share the love with them is by giving them shout outs on social media or in your newsletter. And this will help, right? Keep them feeling good about the relationship that you have, but also it'll spread the word about the amazing things your clients are doing. And client referrals are gold in our industries, you know. Plus, if you haven't captured a testimonial from them, now's the perfect time. So don't be afraid to ask for praise. I mean, after all, you deliver amazing results, and the world really does need to hear about it. And last but not least is to stay positive. This is a hard one for me. This is why you will find me like stressing to my husband, right? In any business, you know, there'll be good days and bad days, good weeks and bad weeks. And it's really important to stay positive during the harder times because it can really mess with your mindset, right? Which will overall mess with your work. So you really want to think positivity breeds productivity. So should I say it again? Positivity breeds productivity. If you're feeling down, take a break from work and do something that makes you happy. You know, this is the time to buckle down and remember that this will pass. Use this time to focus on your business and get a few wins under your belt. Then when things start to pick up again, you'll be happy that you use the time well, right? That's what my husband tells me every single time. Take the time to your advantage, whatever that means. If it means you need a break, take a break. If it means that you're going to enhance your skills and your certifications, do it. If it means creating a passive income funnel or networking and connecting or batching all of your content, oh my gosh, you can get ahead on so much content. But stay positive, my friends, really. It's the only way to get through tough times, and you can do it. So, what did we learn today? Well, you want to embrace the downtime. So, a short break, it really can do wonders when you're burning out. So, don't hesitate. Take a little break, give yourself some time because sooner or later, it's going to be busy again. And enhance your skills and your certification, right? The money that you put into yourself, it's going to pay off 10 times. You're going to get more clients through word of mouth and all of that interaction that you're doing online. And network and connect, right? You need to get yourself out there, meet other people, people who are passionate about entrepreneurship like you are, and create passive income. I mean, who doesn't love to make money in their sleep, right? So make sure that you're creating either product passive income or affiliate marketing passive income. And batch and schedule your content. Oh my gosh, if nothing else, get ahead of your content, right? Create batches of it and schedule it out. That way, when you are busy, you won't have to worry about it because all of your content will be scheduled. And of course, show your clients some love, right? Reach out to old clients, you know, and share your clients that you're currently working with through your social media and your newsletter. You know, client referrals are industry gold. So do it. And last but not least, stay positive. It's really important to stay positive when things aren't quite going the way that you want them to, because it affects your overall mindset, which affects your work. Positivity breeds productivity. Keeping your business stable, it's essential, but there's a lot more to it than that. You know, these days, success can mean taking on growth even when the going gets tough. You know, the two ideas are hand in hand. If you want to succeed in business, you've got to be prepared to ensure your stability as well. And that's where we come in, right? So that's what we do, from startup consulting all the way through to strategic planning and beyond. You know, our team, we're experts and we help you expand in order to make sure that your business is getting the traffic that you need and is always on track. So if you have questions, or if you just want to kind of talk to someone about where you're at in your business and where you could potentially go, please reach out. I'm always happy to answer any questions that you have. You can always schedule a call at jennylyon.com/chat or email me, or, you know, find me on social media. But please reach out. And I hope that you found these tips on how to handle a slowdown in your business helpful. think of it as not how to handle it so much as to how to embrace it and to take advantage of that time when you have it, because before you know it, you'll be busy again. Well, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Digital Marketing Made Simple. I'll see you next time. Have a great week. See you soon.